Turns out, Chad, that everyone and their mother is making an AI now. And what's interesting about making language neural networks is that the technology to make them is not that hard if you're a multi-billion dollar company. It's quite accessible for rich people to create new AIs. The problem is when you start lobotomizing them. You see, most AIs, once created, they absorb a library worth of knowledge and then they provide mostly accurate results. So, for instance, if you ask an AI, is unchecked mass immigration a good thing for the nation? Well, the AI would probably say, well, it's going to cause friction with the culture. It depends where the people are coming from. If it's completely unchecked, you might have people smuggling substances over the border, etc., etc. And this horrifies the people in the academia. So they have to install what they consider AI safety. This is why Kamala Harris considers AI to be a danger. You can't just allow the peasantry to have access to this type of harmful information. So after the guidelines are set, the AI will be, well, of course, massive immigration is the best thing ever. It is a strength to any nation. In fact, only the Nazis historically have denied people to immigrate. You know, like that. You're basically tinkering the AI in order to make it say political correct stuff. And the Democrats right now, especially with Kamala Harris, they actually want the AI to have diversity, inclusivity, and equity because it is the hallmark of the imperialist, socialist United States of America. Not like that, but kind of like that. No, I lived through communism. This is how the leaders used to speak. I have to do the hand gesture. Like, look at Ceausescu, the dear leader of Romania. He would speak like this about platitudes, and he would make them sound like they are the most important things in the world. Like when he started spraying the buzzwords, it was like buzzword and buzzword, buzzword, but right? This is how I imagine modern politicians speak as well. It's more entertaining that way. Otherwise, it's depressing. But the thing with Amazon, like they already have an AI, and from what I understand, like they lobotomized it, so they had to start over again. And now they created this thing called Amazon Q. Interesting letter. But what's also interesting is that most AIs hallucinate. So basically, when the AI doesn't know something, rather than to say it doesn't know, in order to keep up the immersion, in order to make people think that they're talking with a real person, they make shit up. And it depends on the AI. Like, if it's for the common user, if it's for random people, then they make stuff up in order to create the illusion. But if it's like a professional AI that's made for an academic setting, then it will just say that it doesn't know stuff. The problem is with the Amazon Q is that it hallucinates so badly that it also started leaking confidential data. So the location of AWS data centers, internal discount programs, and unrelated features according to leaked documents. The thing that I don't understand is why were those even used to train the AI? Like the AI only has knowledge to the database that you enter. So why would it even know these things that were supposed to be confidential? Take into account that anyone can jailbreak the AI. So even if you would say that it's not allowed to talk about these topics, someone that makes an intelligent prompt can actually trick the AI and get around them. So again, like, I don't understand why these things were even placed into the AI to begin with. So apparently this was marked as an incident of a severity 2, which basically means you can page engineers during the night and call them to work. And you can make them work through the weekend in order to fix it. But this is like something else that I noticed, like the press is the first to attack baby AIs. I mean, they did this to Faye. Usually when an AI is barely made, it's fresh off the shelves, it's going to have these bugs. It's going to have these issues. It requires testing in order to fix. And immediately, like, the press is on that, and attacking it. I think, like, in a way, it serves Microsoft. Like it's basically setting ChatGPT as the top AI because, oh, look, like, ChatGPT doesn't have these issues. Yeah, it doesn't, but, like, ChatGPT had so many months in order to train and get to this point. So if you're going to like attack whatever Google makes an AI, whatever, I'm pretty sure like Elon Musk's AI is going to be under attack and so on and so forth. Like they do not allow a time period for people to get their shit together. They're immediately going to press the mockery button. So apparently Amazon early woes comes at a time when it's working to fight the perception that Microsoft, Google, and other tech company has surpassed it in the race to build the tools and infrastructure to make use of AI. Well, it actually did. Okay, I wouldn't even say though. So the thing is, there are two ways of measuring AI right now. You have like the AI in performance, which the top is ChatGPT. You can't get an AI more performed than that. Like the second one is probably Claude, and that is already months, if not years, behind ChatGPT. The other way that you can evaluate the performance of an AI is, can you run it on a laptop? So literally, there are now AIs which come close to ChatGPT 3.5, but not really there. And their advantage is that you can run them offline. Like this absolutely terrifies and freaks out both the government, the academia, journalists, and the industrial censorship apparatus. Because if you have something on your computer that they don't have access to, like, first of all, how can they harvest your data? How can they harvest your chat logs? And secondly, well, you can do anything with it. Like, how can they put their trust and safety there? How can they put their diversity, inclusivity, and other ethics? So that's what really terrifies them. And it's those AIs that I'm actually literally interested in, especially when I see that they're actually advancing pretty fast. So from the kid on the back of the bus, which was Llama, now it's starting to compare itself quite similar to ChatGPT 3.5 if you have the hardware. Like, they're still very resource intensive and training them is difficult. But once you get past that step, you have like an AI that you can actually have a conversation with. And I do think that in a couple of years, you may actually get like an AI that you can run on your phone or on a laptop that's not plugged to the internet, and you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. So they're saying that Q is available for a preview. And initially it will be able to answer developers' question about AWS, edit source, Microsoft, and Google. And in unveiling Q, executive promoted it as a more secure than consumer-grade tools like ChatGPT. There is no such thing as more secure. Okay, like if it's connected to the internet and it belongs to a big company, it is not secure. There is no way you can convince me otherwise. The only thing that's secure is if it's on a computer that's not connected to the internet. Then it's secure. And even then, it may have like some Wi-Fi access and you may still feel a little bit concerned when the worst malware on the internet, which is the Windows update, comes into play. But ironically, like, no, there is no such thing as a secure thing in the cloud. If it's in the cloud, it's not secure, period. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.